we get into the main topic, I got to address something. Someone sent me a message on Twitter about the GameStop, GameStonks stuff, asking, is what's going on Reddit breaking the seventh commandment? And for anyone who doesn't know what the seventh commandment is, it's thou shalt not steal. And from what I gather, and from what I know about the situation, no, the people on Reddit are not breaking the seventh commandment. They're not stealing any money from anyone, and someone will inevitably come into the comments and say, well, they're crashing the stock market and these hedge fund people are losing money and stuff. And even good old Ben Shapiro is out there saying that Reddit is treating the stock market like a slot machine, like a gambling apparatus. I would argue, from what I know, and this is a big caveat, from what I know, that the hedge fund people were the ones treating it like a casino. They were the ones that are treating it in some way violating the seventh commandment. That is my take on it. The way that hedge funds work seem to be very deceptive. And I think that's one of the reasons why this Reddit thing with GameStop and AMC and all the other ones are probably happening. The hedge funds definitely could be a breaking of the seventh commandment, because the way they work is that you borrow a bunch of stocks. These hedge funds, they borrow a bunch of stocks that are at a certain price, and they bet against the stock, hoping that the price will go down so that they can make profit on it, so that when they have to pay back the borrowed stocks, they actually pay lesser money in the long run. So, say, for example, GameStop stock at one point would be $10. These hedge fund guys, they borrow a bunch of stock that other people own, and they bet against the stock, thinking that it will go down, and they actually manipulate it to go down in price, so that when it comes time to pay for that stock that they've borrowed, they only have to pay $2 instead of the initial $10 that they borrowed it with. Does that make any sense to anybody? So basically, these hedge fund guys are scamming $8, and it's completely legal. It's completely legal, by the way. They're raking in an extra $8 in profit off of borrowed stocks. Well, Reddit has flipped the script, if you will, completely legally, I might add. And they have went in and drove the price up, so those initial borrowed stocks are actually going to be worth a whole lot more, and these hedge funds are going to have to pay up that loan that they were borrowing the stock on. Rules for thee, not for me, as Pastor Minsing says. It's okay for hedge funds to manipulate the market, but not the average Trader Joe. Exactly. And not the Trader Joe we're going to get into in a minute, but that's a whole other topic. I just wanted to address that because I did get a few messages today on Twitter, some people asking me, hey, is this something that's, a violation of the seventh commandment? And I don't think so. I don't think that Reddit is in the wrong in this. I don't think that, and to be completely fair, because I'm new to the stock market, fairly new, I would hazard as to guess that a lot of people that work within hedge funds probably are not breaking the seventh commandment, but in this case, there seems to be a clear side to this. Reddit is not breaking the seventh commandment. Again, I'm going to caveat that with, as far as I know, as far as anyone knows right now, this is just simply the average day trader coming in and completely beating the hedge fund guys at their own game. That seems to be what it is. And you know what? Good on them. Good on them for that.